Have you ever stood at the foot of a mountain, truly stood there, and just looked up? It's a humbling experience, isn't it? The sheer scale, the silent, unmoving presence. It feels like you're in the company of something ancient, something that holds secrets far older than our own fleeting worries. In our hyperfast world, where every notification demands our immediate attention, these silent peaks offer a profound lesson, an echo of a virtue we've almost forgotten. Patience. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're not just looking at mountains as geological formations. We're embarking on a journey to listen to them, to understand the wisdom they've gathered over millennia. We're here to discover the echoes of patience that resonate from their silent peaks. Think about how a mountain is formed. It's not an overnight event. It's the result of immense forces acting over unimaginable spans of time. Tectonic plates grinding against each other. Slow, imperceptible movements that over millions of years push the earth upwards, inch by painstaking inch. There's no rush, no frantic energy, just a steady, relentless, and incredibly patient process. This is the first lesson the mountains teach us. True strength and monumental change are born from slow, consistent effort. We often want instant results, right? We start a new project, a new fitness routine, or learn a new skill, and we get discouraged when we don't see massive progress in a week. The mountainists laugh at our impatience. They show us that greatness isn't a sprint. It's a geological marathon. Every small step, every tiny bit of progress, like a single grain of sand added to the pile, contributes to the final, magnificent structure. So the next time you feel frustrated by your slow progress, picture a mountain. Remind yourself that you are building something enduring, and that takes time. Now, let's consider the mountain's relationship with the elements. It stands unflinching, day after day, year after year. It endures the blistering heat of summer suns, the biting cold of winter winds, and the relentless force of rain and snow. It doesn't fight the storm. It simply endures it. It allows the storm to pass over and through it. This is the second echo of patience. Resilience. Patience isn't just about waiting. It's about how we wait. It's about maintaining our composure and strength in the face of adversity. Life will throw storms at us. Personal struggles, professional setbacks, moments of doubt and fear. Our instinct might be to resist, to rage against the wind. But the mountain teaches us a different way. It teaches us to be grounded, to have a solid foundation of self-belief, and to know that, like any storm, this too shall pass. Patient endurance doesn't mean being passive. It means being strong enough to withstand the pressure without breaking, knowing that the sun will eventually shine again. The weathering that carves beautiful and unique features into the face of a cliff is the same process that builds character and wisdom in us. Have you ever noticed the silence on a high mountain ridge? It's not an empty silence. It's a silence filled with presence. You can hear the whisper of the wind, maybe the distant call of a bird, but mostly, you hear yourself. In our noisy lives, we rarely get this kind of clarity. Our minds are constantly buzzing with thoughts, to-do lists, and anxieties. The mountain-esque silence is an invitation to practice a different kind of patience. The patience to simply be. This is the patience of observation, of listening. When we sit in stillness, we can finally hear our own inner voice. We can untangle the knots in our minds and see our problems with a fresh perspective. The mountain doesn't offer easy answers. It offers the space to find them within ourselves. It teaches us that sometimes the most productive thing we can do is nothing at all. Just sit, breathe, and observe. This patient stillness allows wisdom to surface. Much like a clear mountain lake reflects the sky perfectly only when its waters are calm. Try it. Find a quiet spot, even if it's just a corner of your room, and give yourself 10 minutes of mountain-like stillness. You might be surprised by the clarity that emerges. And what about the view from the top? Reaching a summit is the reward for all that patient climbing. Every step of the ascent, every moment of doubt, every drop of sweat is validated by that breathtaking panorama. The world unfolds beneath you, and your own problems suddenly seem so small, so manahably. This is the perspective that patience grants us. When we're in the thick of a challenge, it can feel all-consuming, but by patiently working our way through it, step by step, we eventually rise above it. We gain a higher vantage point. From there, we can see the bigger picture. We can see how the difficult path we walked has made us stronger and led us to this beautiful view. This is the ultimate gift of patience. It doesn't just help us endure the journey. It transforms our perception of it. The struggle becomes part of a beautiful, expansive landscape. The effort becomes the source of our triumph. The climb itself becomes as meaningful as the summit. So, how can we bring this mountain wisdom into our everyday lives? We don't all have to climb Everest. We can start small. Practice patience with the person in front of you in the grocery line. Be patient with yourself when you make a mistake. Be patient with your own growth, celebrating the small, incremental steps forward. When you feel overwhelmed by the storms of life, find your inner mountain, ground yourself, breathe, and remember your own strength and resilience. Endure the storm, knowing it will pass. And most importantly, create moments of silence. Carve out time to disconnect from the noise and reconnect with yourself. Allow your mind to settle like a calm alpine lake. In that stillness, you will find the space to listen, to reflect, and to discover your own enduring wisdom. The mountains are always there, waiting silently. They are the great teachers of the world, offering their lessons to anyone willing to stop, look up, and listen. Their message is simple, yet profound. In patience, there is strength. In endurance, there is character. And in stillness, there is wisdom. They are timeless reminders that the most enduring things in life are not built in a day. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the Silent Peaks today. I hope you've found a little piece of mountain-like patience to carry with you. If you enjoyed this reflection, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that explores the deeper lessons life has to offer. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice patience in your life? Until next time, be well and be patient with your journey.